Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. How's it going out there in Twitch land? Hey, Krillin. Hey, Octagon Cake. DJ Marlis. That boy with Twitch. Luke Powell. James G. Jalopy Jones. How's it all going out there? Glad you're doing well, James G. I'm gonna do some more keyboard stuff today. I'm gonna have to unplug this. It's freaking me out. It's very flashy. We'll see in a sec. Hey, Upside Down Lemon. Ooh, an IRC client for Twitch chat, huh, Robolath? I knew that chat was IRC behind the curtains, but didn't realize you could do that. Push notification just might not have gone out yet, Upside Down Lemon. It's still early. Hey, Bluebird. It would be nice if they send out push notifications exactly when I start the stream, but it doesn't seem to happen. Interesting, Robolath. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I've spent most of the day shooting today. I did a shop tour video, which took me way longer than I expected, so I was hoping to stream sooner than this, but it's just taken me this long. I had a call with another creator that just blew up, and I was looking for advice. So, just had his first really big video. So we're just chatting about strategy. Hey, Bald Engineer, and Party of 29, welcome. Ready to start things off. We've just started streaming, so welcome. We are doing some keyboard stuff tonight. I have been building a weird Japanese mechanical keyboard called a Corne Chocolate over the past, I don't know, it's been like 3 or 4 streams now, but they haven't all been consecutive. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. So this is where we're at. This is something else. This is a Keyboardio Atreus, but this is the Corne Chocolate, and it is mostly working. It is nearly fully assembled and mostly working. And we need to do a little debugging. These 2 keys, which are the same position on both sides, are not working. Which makes me think that either I made the same error on both boards, or there's something else that's going on that's preventing them from working. And then the other thing is that the lights are working really well over here and are going crazy over here. So I think that means I probably have like a soldering issue or something in one of the first LEDs in the chain, because they're all freaking out. So usually that means the data's sort of getting corrupted early on in the chain there, since they're all daisy chained together. Right. Hey, Krillin, how's it going? All right, so first things first, I'm just gonna take this apart. What have you guys been doing in Bald Engineer land? I'll unplug this and take it apart. You guys been doing anything cool? Party mode is not intended. No, it should be solid colors. I don't even know if it was doing this last night, but it wasn't. I installed VIA, which is the like configurator for keyboards, and it has a way to control the lights, and then I figured out, no, this is not what it should be doing. So, because when it's been turning on, they've just been all showing up red. So, all right. Ooh, but we might end up having to pull all the key switches out here. That's going to be annoying. Well, we can probably get it to do party mode later, sort of intentionally. This is going to be interesting. I don't quite know how to crack this open here. Let's put this out of the way. I'm trying to do the like keyboard streamer thing and have my desk be totally clear of all detritus and whatnot. So, why do I have to pull the keys? Not who, probably, dumb duck. Because there are 2 boards here. There's a top board here that covers up. Well, maybe I don't. I guess all of the soldering is really on this side. Yeah, maybe I don't. I was thinking that I needed to access the other side, and there is a board over the top here that sort of sandwiches with the keys, and I can't pull it up past the keys. So, but I don't know that I have to do that. So let's look at the docks first, because I want to figure out what the first LED in the chain is. So here are the docks. We're going to check two things. We're going to check the diode for, let's see, which key is it? It's this key that's malfunctioning, so it's this one. Ooh, and I don't know if we're going to be able to see the diodes. We can look at them at least on the diagram here, or on their picture of the boards. Okay, let's look at this. Oh, that's not super easy to see. Huh. Have something with just the bare boards. Yes, it's the VNM keys. And the other two keys I just tested, and those are working. They're just assigned to like F13. So, Dumb Duck, we have some problems with the LEDs freaking out. Here, I can show you. So the LEDs on this side are doing weird flashy bits. And one key is not working now. It's this key. This key here we thought wasn't working, but it's actually just not assigned to anything. So I'll show that off later, but right now I just want to look that these diodes are all facing the right way. Oh, sorry, I didn't switch to the right camera. Classic Strange Parts move. Here, let's try that again. So that's how they're all being flashy and gross and weird. They should not be doing that. They should be solid and pulsating. So I want to look at the board diagram, or at the bare board, and just make sure I've got all of these diodes facing the right direction. Which I think I do. The question is, are all the diodes the same direction? I think that might be true. Oh, by the way, I have added more commands now to Nightbot. So now I will try and keep that updated. Oh, I need to add that to my checklist. I'm gonna add that to my start streaming checklist. Give me 1 minute. Update. Exclamation point project. In. Still getting used to typing on this Atreus keyboard that Jesse from Keyboardio gave me. It's wild. I think this will show up for everybody if you type exclamation point help. Oh, maybe that doesn't work. I thought that showed all the commands. I guess not. Nightbot is falling down on the job. Anyway. There's now exclamation point robot, exclamation point microscope, and exclamation point switcher, which is about the camera switcher. It looks to me like all these diodes are facing the same direction. So what the heck? Are all our diodes facing the same direction? It does appear that way. Let's see. See if I can get this on screen here in focus. It looks like it to me. I don't think diodes are our issue. I'll be darned if I know what our issue is, but... Maybe we'll have to fix the LEDs first. Let's work on the LEDs. A little bit perplexed about what to do about this. So let's look at the instructions again. I just want to see that map of the LED order. Okay. So I think this is a problem with 1 here. So that is this one right here. None of the LEDs, I believe, are working properly. And in fact, 1 is the least... Oh! I just touched it. Yeah, it is 1. I think we just need to reheat a joint. Alexa, turn on the soldering iron.
Okay.
It's one of those little funky intermittent problems. Alexa, turn on the microscope.
Okay.
Okay. Let's fix this real quick. Right quick like. Okay. Turn on the switcher. Calibrate it. Hot air is not on. Good thing to check though. Okay. We are working on that one right there. Sorry, I'm focusing here. Okay. How's this looking? Oh, looks pretty good. All right. This camera's not super helpful right now. It's upside down. Let's fix that. Okay. All right. So, where are we at? We're here. Yep. Is our soldering iron hot? It's all tangled though. Burn anything as I wave a hot soldering iron around. Right. It's up temperature. Let's clean it off. And let's just reheat each of these solder joints. Let's see if that helps with things. Sometimes that is enough. Right. Recalibrate that one more time. So it works like it should. I think we're in business. Sorry, just focusing the camera. Yeah, so that is working. And now when I touch it, it's not freaking out on me. That looks good. Okay, that was an easy fix. Alexa, turn off the microscope. Let's get that out of here.
Okay.
And, yeah. Back to debugging. Okay, one problem solved. Now we have to solve the problem of the mystery not working key. There. Okay. So... So what is happening here? Okay, I'm going to pull up the VIA program, which has a nice key tester on it. A little bit nicer than the web version we used last night. Okay. Right. Okay, so. And this actually shows. So I don't know why it's showing light red here. But when I press that, that is the problem key. And when I press that key, I don't get anything. But when I touch the other keys, it looks to me like it's saying that it's fully depressed. It just pushed down and has not issued a release. But all the other keys work. So what? What the heck? I have not tried it with a multimeter. I could do that. How am I gonna get these out? I don't need a switch. Do I need a special puller? I don't know. Let's try a spudger. Let's unplug it first. I suppose. Oh, these. A little bit of persuasion. Okay. So. Let's test the socket with tweezers. So let's reset here. Let me make this bigger. Why not? Okay. So. That one's working. This one's working. I don't know if these tweezers are conductive. I guess I should test that at some point. If this doesn't work, which it's not. Okay. So, I guess I could test voltage drop across the switch. Should be something there. Tweezer thing did not work. Let's try testing voltage drop. 0.7 volts there. Ooh, that's interesting. We're getting 2 volts across all of the other switches except this one. What's going on there? That's weird. And then we've got, let's see if we're seeing the same on both of them, because it's the same switch that doesn't work on either, which is weird. That should not, this should not be a symmetrical bug. Yeah, DJ Kugi, I think you're right. That it is naturally closed. Although we shouldn't see any voltage drop. Well, I don't know. Yeah, if it was a short in the socket, then we would see 0 volts across it. Yeah, if this is a symmetrical bug, I'm definitely buying a lottery ticket. That is a symmetrical soldering error or something. If it's a symmetrical design error, then that seems about right. Okay. So, let's pull that same switch over here. This side. Okay. And let's plug them together. We'll see all the pretty lights on both sides now. I don't think it's the switch, though, because shorting it out doesn't work. Okay, so I'm seeing like 1.2 over here. 1.9 over here. That's weird. But all of these seem to have 1 point something, and then this one is like 400 millivolts. That's strange. Huh. I mean, we can test these. I'm not super enthusiastic about what's gonna do here. These colors. Green. I don't think it has anything to do with the switches. It's a board issue. Yep, they work as expected. That one does anyway. Just the other one. Okay. Not the switches. Right. Yes, we do know for certain it's not the switches. Why would this have a different voltage reading for everything except this one switch? I wish we had like a schematic, which we might. Let's look at what we actually have in terms of documentation. Yeah, I think it very well could be a firmware bug. I think you could be right. Plates, dock. Let's look in here. Dock PCB. Oh, we've got KiCad. We could pop that open. Let's do that. Do I have KiCad? That's an interesting question. I don't know that I have designed any circuit boards since I've swapped computers around. Let's look. Do not have KiCad installed, and that is, I know, a hefty install. Well, let's get that going. KiCad. Oops. I know it's like at least 500 megs, if not more. Let's see. macOS. From North America. It is 1.3 gigs. All right, take a few minutes. Yeah, so we could check the resistors. The question is, like, do we know which? Well, there are no resistors. Do we know which diodes it is? There are some test pads. There's some test pads here that are VCC, LED, and ground. That's not really going to tell us anything. Just for giggles. 4 volts and change. Well? 500 millivolts, 500 millivolts, 0. Oh, KiCad went super fast. Let me get that installed here. Yeah, it's not really quite clear to me what diodes are for what. Because it's not necessarily... There are 2 diodes next to it, and it's not clear which one of them goes where. Why is that not copying? Oh, I have to authenticate. Okay. Give me a minute. Oh, give me 3 minutes as this slowly copies. All right. I'll keep poking at this thing. I suspect they've got some sort of grid of diodes that they're using to sort of multiplex the keys. I think that's sort of the way you'd normally do a keyboard like this. So, but I think we need to look at a diagram to really see what's going on. I don't think it will be easy to tone it out. All right. I think we're good. Let's get KiCad running. No, not that. Hang on. I need to actually type on this keyboard, which is a challenge. I'm still learning how to do this. Okay, there we go. That's down arrow. There. Unknown developer. DJ Cookie, it's the V key. I don't know which key number that is offhand. Sorry, I'm trying to get Apple to let me open this program that I downloaded. There we go. Okay. You get that open. And then let me clone this project real quick, and then we'll take a look at it together here. Open. Okay. Get this all sorted and then I'll share my screen. All right, here's what we've got. So, let's look at right, matrix together is what I was referring to, what I meant. Sure, we'll take the default library. And graphics acceleration, sure. Okay, so it is, which key? It's gonna be this key. Oh gosh. It's gonna be something here, I think. What have they got going on? I want to see footprints. All right. What am I looking at? Front silk. Here, so it should be that one. There. Okay, and where is the component? I guess this whole thing is the component. Properties. Switch 17. Yeah, I think I'm looking at the correct side because I'm looking at the top layer with it in this orientation. But honestly, it doesn't really matter because it's the same one on both sides that's not working. On both halves. So... all right. What is going on here? Okay, so that goes to a via there. All right, let's look at the schematic. What do we say, 17? Switch 17? I don't know. Okay. So yeah, we have columns and rows, and then they're using diodes to differentiate keys. Is that right? Uh, 17. Here it is. It's row 2, column 4. How does diodes prevent ghosting? Explain that. It's probably... I'm just not immediately thinking about it. Let's get rid of this. Actually need that. Pull off the diode and see if that clears it. Yeah, we can do that. Which diode should go with it? I'm assuming it's diode 17, right? Yes. Where is diode 17? That is diode 17. Okay, so it is the diode directly adjacent to it. Right, okay. That makes sense, Dumb Duck. If we pressed switch 8, 9, and 3. Okay. I think I understand that. Oh, if you pushed 8, 9, and 3, 2 would be... I see, yes. Because you're closing... Yeah, I get it. We don't know that it's open circuit, because it's reading... It's showing this ghosted color, which I don't really know what that means. It means it's reading as closed, because the switch that I'm pushing down goes dark. So they're reading as closed. So it is not open circuit. Let's try it. I don't know what else to do right now. If anybody else has suggestions, holler. But pulling that diode is the starting point. Alexa, turn on the microscope.
Okay.
Microscope camera's not working yet. Hang on. There we go. Now it is. This chair keeps sinking on me. I'm gonna have to get a replacement piston for it. It's driving me nuts. Let's unplug it first. Just for giggles. Okay, it's this one right here. See, I might have to do this with hot air. Might be able to work. Ooh, shoot. Melting one of the sockets. Might be able to get this to rotate enough that pull it off. It smells of burning plastic. Okay. So, and we did indeed have that facing the right direction. Alright, let's try powering it on again. Let's reset our key map. So. Same thing. Still reading as depressed here. Weird. Weird. My hip, I don't know. Let's plug it back in. It's weird to me that in this view they're reading depressed, but this view they're not. Right. Let's take out another socket and just make sure these, well, I guess I can test it with the multimeter. I just want to test these tweezers conduct. So, let's turn off the switcher. They do. Okay. So, I guess I could test that also by just shorting some different pins. What's going on here? Okay. So, that's in. That's nothing. Okay. Same deal here. This one. That one does nothing. Yep. I mean... Oh, I guess I pulled the diode on that, so I should put that back, but... It's not clear to me whether their reading is closed or not because of... Is there a log? Yeah, I mean, there's not a pin dedicated to this switch though. So there is no specific microcontroller pin to check, DJ Marlis. Yeah, I've got the test matrix. I mean, I've been using the test matrix on and off. I don't understand why those two keys are showing up in sort of dark red. What that means. I want to see this again. So column 4 and row 2, where do those go? Those just directly connect over here. So couldn't we just find those pins and hook up the multimeter to them? And then short out that switch? Yeah, 9 and 18. Seems plausible. Let's put that diode back. And then we'll do that. Well, I don't know. We've got one of each. Let's leave it alone for now. Okay, so let's work on this one for a moment. Let's see. I am going to get some grabby bits for the multimeter so we can hang off pins. I'm sure these have names, but grabby bits works. Nope, no, those are micros. Here are the grabby bits. Show you what I mean by grabby bits. So. These guys here do the grabby thing. You'll see. How does this work again? This goes in here. That's how that works. This goes in here. And those get hooked up to here. Yes. All right. Let's not lose that diode. Let's see, just leave it sitting on the bench. I'm putting it in the box with the probes. You can remind me of that later when I can't find it. Oh, it's labeled. I don't know though. From which side? Okay. No, it needs to be from this side. Sheesh. I'll work on this one that has the diode, and these labels are all flopped that way, right? So that is not a useful label, but it is 4 pins up 2, 3, 4. That should be the right one. Right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's the same on both sides, really? Well, that reads as closed. I mean, that's our problem, right? Let's just try it with a different set to see if, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Let's see. Row. Okay, so I'm going down to row 3. So row 3, column 4 should be what? Row 3, column 4 is switch 20, which is where? My other... Here. Is it switch 20, is that right? That's 21. 20. Okay. No. I'm going to touch all of them now. Oh, I'm not attached. Lost it. Oh, I might be sending this the wrong way because of the diode. Let's try it the other way around. Could actually think about it, but that sounds hard. This thing's a little bent out of shape. Need to fix this. There. Okay. So, gosh darn this chair. Why doesn't that work? That should work, right? Check for a solder short where? That's going to be tricky to do. I don't see any solder shorts. I'm a bit confused as to why this test isn't working. Yeah, so what I'm trying to do is just test that we can read a switch depressed, but maybe the voltage drop across the diodes is just too large for the multimeter. How should this work? Hang on. Let me show you what I'm thinking. Okay, so if we put in voltage on a column and receive it on a row, we should get continuity, right? So, no, there are no resistors here. There are diodes, but there are no resistors. So let's just pick the first switch. Switch 1. Column 0, row 0. Where are those? Oh, we need to know where that switch is. That switch, I suspect, is in one of the corners. Is it this one? No, that's 6. This is probably... Okay. That's 1. Oh, that's the diode, but I think regardless, this is going to be switch 1 up here. Okay. So, row 0 and column 0. So this is switched, right? We've flopped them over. Let's just look. Because it's... Yeah, see these go across, right? Yes. Okay. So 0 and 0. From the top, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then row 0. The bottom is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and it should be this key here. Okay, that is not working. If I short out its diode, does that help? Yeah, okay. It's voltage drop on the diode. Okay. Oh, should we just put it in diode mode? Does that help? Yes. Okay, cool. That's useful. Cool. So now let's go back to our original set of columns. What was it? It was column 4. Row... No. Yes, column 4, row 2. So, column 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4 up from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and row 2 is also 4 up from the bottom. And those are shorted, right? Okay. So, why are those shorted? Are they shorted with anything else? Not directly. Huh. The switch isn't in there anymore, Box Kid. So it's not the switch. Definitely not the switch. Could be a short in the MCU, but that seems unlikely. We could remove the MCU. We'll get it out of the picture. I think we can remove the MCU anyway. Find out. Yes. This is hot pluggable. Okay. Oh no, those are soldered on. All right. I forgot that. Okay. Yep. I guess we can look, we can inspect. Yeah, I did fix something under the displays, but it was only on one side, Nosh, right? Like, so that's the weird thing, is that this is happening. Ha! I see it. It's right there. Oh, sorry, let me turn on the microscope switcher. I don't know who pasted the photo, but that is it right there. Someone pasted a screenshot from KiCad saying, you should look for a short right here. And sure enough, and it's on row 2. Row 2 to column 4. That's it. Ding, 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 ding. Who pasted that photo? Was it Dumb Duck originally? Who said... Well done, Dumb Duck. Thank you. You have saved the day. Saved the day indeed. Okay. I'm gonna put some flux on here. So this implies that I have made the exact same short on both boards. Is that true? Let's look. I'm having a hard time believing that, but it's possible. There it is. It's not the same short, but it's the same idea on the other side. Wow. What are the chances? Does this mean that I go buy a lottery ticket now? Is that what we agreed? That's pretty amazing. Whoop. Oh, camera switcher's not working. Thank you. Oh, the microscope is not showing for some reason. What's going on there? Come on now. Hang on, we gotta see this in all its glory. There we go. All right. I'm just gonna have it switch back and forth between me and the microscope. Okay. I'm just getting some solder braid here. We'll clean this up real quick. Okay. That's it. Okay, let's check these real carefully for any other similar mistakes. The rest of them look good. That's amazing that I made the same mistake on the same set of pins on both sides. I find that a little hard to believe. Boy, that one doesn't look good. That's another error. Definitely feels like a design flaw in their the way they designed this board, that these are so close together and have such catastrophic effects. But particularly with, you see sort of how the solder mask, it might be that the solder mask is off, it's misaligned. Sort of see it, but that gap is not very big. Gross soldering iron chip. Okay. Check the other side. So I think there's another one over here. Yep. Okay, that's better. I'm gonna clean up that pad a little bit. Okay. Oops. Clean up the wrong one. Okay. Let's try this again. What a strange set of bugs. Super strange. Yes, that is definitely true, Dumb Duck. If they had solder mask registration errors, that would show up on both sides. Okay. Let's put this back together. I'm not gonna screw anything down just yet. But let's fire it up and see where we're at. Yeah, the residue is just flux on there. It's not harmful. Dumb Duck, are you saying that I missed it because I was looking at the microscope, but are you saying that a lot of people have problems with this? It's hard-ish to assemble. Oh, interesting. The Corne keyboard is a common problem board with QMK. It shows up a lot on the Discord. Interesting. Oh yes, we need to put the diode back on. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Let's do that. Good call. Everybody hug your diode and tell it that you love it. It disappeared. Where is it? Oh, there it is. A little worse for the wear, but I think it'll be all right. I think we have extras somewhere too, but just use this one if we can. Where are we? Need to zoom out. And turn the microscope switcher back on. Now, we're in business. Okay, that's backwards. Turning components around isn't always the easiest thing. Still backwards? Still backwards. Let's try that again. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna switch hands. Let's just check that up close. That'll work. Yeah, that solder is super gunky looking. All right. Out of here. Off with you. What? Okay. So let's put these back together. I have high hopes. High hopes. I'm not gonna put the switches back in yet. I'm just gonna use the tweezers for this test. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, that's looking better. We're not seeing those as permanently depressed. That looks good. Boy, that is quite surprising. Awesome. What a surprising outcome that we had the same random solder short. We had two separate solder shorts that were not in the same place affect the same exact key. That is a little surprising. Okay. Keys back in here. One. There we go. All right, those sponges really help. Check it one more time with the switches. Okay, let's go through the whole thing. All right. That looks good. I think we're at the final step. Let's put it all back together. And this one here, let's see, I'm gonna plug it. Let's put all the hardware back together, and then let's put the keycaps on it. I'm excited for that part. Let's try not to drop any more screws. Did last night. Let me get chat where I can see it. You're a little far away right now. There we go. Yeah, I've spent a lot of time on my hands and knees looking for screws on tile floors. Looking for screws. This is why I always advocate having more screws than you need. In Shenzhen, you can buy iPhone screws in little kits, a little baggie with all of the screws for one phone, and those were a godsend. Not very much money either. I have some of those on the way for the iPhone 12. That or you just need like a, oops, I got a thing I'm screwing to under here. You could use like a shop vac. Just vacuum everything up and then dump out the contents. How did you get colored text, RoboLabe? Is that a normal thing? Or did you do something fancy? Oh, I see. Yes, I got it. I got it. Oh, and it just shows up in whatever color your name is. I see. Yes, Bluebird, you can. Try VIP phone fix. I think they have them. And then all of chat spends the rest of the time talking with /me. Okay. Whew. Feels good to get this working. Oh, I gotta put these two on. These are the cover for this. Don't ask me why I have a lint-free wipe in my pocket. It's been one of those days. The reason it's in that pocket is because it had alcohol on it, and when I had it in my other pocket, it was sitting against my face mask, and then it made my face mask smell horribly of alcohol when I put it on. Yes, that is true, Supervirus. I would not want to be on my hands and knees touching anything in most hackerspaces. Certainly Noise Bridge. Oh god, that floor was always disgusting. It always had lots of things in it. Okay. I think we're in business. Right. Keycaps. Keycaps, keycaps. Keycap mayhem. I feel like there are more keycaps here than keyboard, but we'll find out. Okay, that's definitely not going to work for this. A lot of these aren't going to work. It'll be interesting to see. Okay, any of the big ones are not going to work yet. F. Where is F? I don't know how this is mapped. That's G. This is F. I'm just going to use their map for now. Okay. Ooh. Looking sexy. Okay, wait. I have their map now. Let's make sure you can see these. Okay. G. FG. There are no number keys on this keyboard. There's an alt. Alt goes over here. Whoa. I have ordered from VIP Fix Phone before, and I've met some of the guys that run it, but my order's still on the way. So I just placed my first order, and it was, it's been taking a while. We've had a back and forth about what my address is that took several days. So I know someone who's ordered from them before and had success though. So. So I think they are legit. I probably wouldn't spend a ton of money on my first order, but I believe they are legit. Yeah. Ooh, this is exciting. Yeah, they just couldn't verify the address I gave them with DHL, and even when I told them, oh, it's correct, they were like, no, we have to be able to verify it with DHL. So I gave them a slightly incorrect address that should still work, which is annoying, but sometimes what you gotta do. P. Where's P? P is up here. I don't know what I'm gonna do for all these keys that are too big, like space. It's a weird puzzle. I have a control key. There is control on this board, on this keyboard. I don't know if that's gonna fit. Let's see. That looks kind of weird. I have an L. L goes here. Let's see. Put all the keys I don't need up here. 1, 6. No arrow keys. That's too big. Tab. I think that's gonna end up being too big. Yeah, that doesn't fit. That's not gonna fit either. Okay. We should at least make this thing strange parts red if we're gonna reddish. Just make them solid. We gotta turn down the brightness. You always have to do with LEDs. And it's a little orangey. Let's try to make it reddish. That's sort of pinkish. There we go. That's looking better. That's quotes. It's a weird quotes character, or weird quotes key, but okay. Quotes. Okay. Slash. I don't know yet. I'm putting stuff that I removed the switch. Wow. Okay. That's something. Okay. A. There goes over here. That's scroll lock, function keys. Just want letters right now. Oh yeah, you're right. I got the L in the wrong spot. My intuition said put it next to the K, and then I misread the key map. Man, these keycaps really get in there. X. Okay. B. Here. Function. Shift. Delete. This has a backspace. Let's save delete for a moment. That's period. Here's period. This goes here below the L. There's no tilde on this. Let's save this period. It seems useful. O. Up here. H. Here. Star. Oh, I bet those are number pad keys versus above. What's the keys? Do we have an escape? Escape goes down here. S. S with a. That's interesting. It's got a little raised nubbin on it. Let's go there, right? Yes. Okay. Need those numbers. Most of these. Gosh, this is like Scrabble. Z. Goes down here. This very much reminds you of flipping Scrabble tiles over. W. Is that an I? Let's call it an I. Home. Arrow keys, function keys. Turn all these over at once. That's an I, is that a dash? That's dash and underscore, I bet. That's slash and question mark. Functions. Okay. Let's keep the FN key handy. And our small alt key, so let's use small. Shift, enter, 9. Page down. 7. 12. Okay, that seems useful. Colons and semicolons. Slashes and bars. We don't need that. D. We do need that. That's some random key. Function. No brackets. 2, 4, and equals and plus, which we don't need. So, did we get rid of R? Thank you, Sylphid. I don't know where it went though. Ah, there it is. I got it. Thank you. It's there. Y is here. D. Oh, that's not right. Every time, the socket, not the key. Okay. It's QWERTY, not. Oh, I don't know. I guess it would still be QWERTY, but. Swap the E and the Y, but goes here. N and comma. Looking nice. We don't need this, which is dash and underscore, or that. Do want this, which is colon and semicolon. Slash and question mark. Now comes the tricky part. Don't know what we're gonna do for the rest of these. Like, for instance, we do not have a space key that can fit there. And our tab key is too big. Okay, so they had intended a Windows key to go here. We could do that. And I have Alt. This is an open function key. And then Enter and space were supposed to be here and here. Well, how big do we want them to be? More like shift key size, right? I'll just put in random keys for now. Oops, shift. Oh, no. Have an alt. Put an alt there. Ooh, Nelly. Okay. So what goes in this slot? Is it just a normal size? Probably. I don't think we want anything bigger than that. And then we need a shift, control, and a tab. Boy. Put these here, since these are kind of unnamed, unassigned keys right now. We'll put FN and whatever the heck this thing is. It's an old Windows thing, I think. Boy. Yes, Jolly Eskimo. Custom keyboards, where the layout is made up and the caps don't matter. Yes. That is very much how this feels right now. The wheel? We have, what, 4 more to go. We have a backspace, tab, left control, and left shift. Oh. Backspace should be an arrow key. That works. Make this a little. Whoa, hey, stop. So you guys can see better. Let's fix the lighting. Oh, come on. Really? It's doing it again. That one LED is going to have to be swapped. That's unfortunate. I think we can fix it without taking all the keycaps off. All right, let's figure out these last few keys. Tab, control, left shift. I don't have anything like that. It's gonna be, I don't know, I'm just gonna pick some random ones. Scroll lock, pause and insert. Done. Super annoyed this LED's acting up again. I'm gonna go in and fix it for good. I'm gonna pull it and put in a new one, I think. Okay. Well, we have keycaps on. Let's fix this darn LED. So I'm gonna pull the plexi off from this side this time. Right. So, was this one, right? It's bugging us. Now it's truly dead. Okay, let's just pull it. I'm gonna use some hot air. Alexa, turn on the hot air.
What do you want to turn on?
Alexa, turn on soldering. I don't remember what it's called.
Okay.
Okay. That'll do. We're gonna need the microscope. Let's get the microscope. Gonna need it to put it back on at very least. Okay. Alexa, turn on the microscope. We're already on.
Okay.
Well, I told her to turn on soldering, not a specific soldering tool. And soldering is 4 things. It's the soldering iron, it's the hot air, and it is the microscope light and microscope camera. So, that's what happened there. I'm gonna turn this down. I was thinking, oh, it's fine, that's higher, but there's another LED right there that I would prefer not to damage. Let's get some flux on there too. One of the interesting things about flux is, yes, it helps solder flow better, but particularly with hot air, it also just conducts heat. So it has some other benefits. Melt that keyboard switch either, or that switch socket rather. This might need to be a little warmer. Yeah, I think this flux is a lot better than the other stuff. This is just rosin based, and I haven't noticed it fuming too much on me yet. It's interesting, this solder has melted, this is not. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to use that 6337 that I started with on this. Starting to move. Get close. Okay. Just going to turn it around now that I've got one side of it up. I might have to replace that other LED too, it's looking kind of cooked. Okay. Let's clean up those pads. We'll go in and resolder a new one. You can change the wake word for Alexa. So you can, but it's only a limited number of things. So it's like computer, Amazon, Alexa, and Echo, I think, are your choices. Okay. All right, let's see. Look at the LEDs. I thought I got out at some point. Yeah. That's trash. I'm worried I've damaged the other one and that we're gonna have to replace it too. Just do that preemptively. It's looking pretty grody. Let's just go ahead and swap that. We got 4 extra, so. Just gonna go ahead and do it. One of the reasons I really like this gull wing bent soldering iron tip is for exactly that. You can press down the side of it and get a lot more surface area there when you need heat. It's really nice. All right. Let's solder these back on carefully. Oh, we need to see which way this needs to be oriented. So the ones that are facing up, the chip part needs to be down from the solder mask, or the silk corner. Okay. Silk corner is there. So that is going to sit like that. Okay. Solder here. Let me get rid of the other solder. All right. Let's solder this up. Tired. Okay. That'll work there. This one is too on. Where is it? There. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. I wish this one was. I think I'm happy with that. Let's test it now first. Make sure everything's working up to the other one. Yes. Okay, and then it should be partially working here. We'll add that other one back. Because these are daisy chained, it will only work up to the missing LED, but there like that. Big pad gets matched up with the silk. Seems like you guys, little I have seen when I peeked around the microscope, you're discussing how does recognition work on an Alexa or similar device. And whoever said that they had a little neural network running on the device that does the wake word and then they stream it up to the cloud, I am almost positive that that is the way it works. And it's why they probably have a limited, or it's probably why they have a limited repertoire of wake words. All right, that looks better. Let's get this stuff out of here. Alexa, turn off soldering. Ooh, I'm getting tired and hungry. Oops. Sorry, let's get rid of this. Okay, there we go. Folks, I think we're there. I think we have a working keyboard. Should we try it out? I feel like we have to do something with it. Let's well, let's test it one more time. Oh, I also have little sticky dots somewhere to put on it. Where'd those go? I have little sticky dot feet. There you go. prevent it from sliding around on me. So. Oops. Inside the keyboard. Join a random Discord and start a flame war. Says one of the moderators of the Strange Parts Discord. Okay. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, that really raises it up, huh? Oh, this one's, we gotta put this cover back on. Forgot about that. So why is one so much higher than the other? There is a reason. I'm stuck with you now, indeed. Indeed. But I could go into one of the other Discords you moderate, start a flame war there. Create some fun for you. The pins really push this away from what it needs to be screwed into. These screws are not long enough for that. Okay. It's in there, but it kind of bends the whole plexi in ways that feel weird. I don't think we need to start any flame wars on Discords. I wouldn't want that if somebody did that on Strange Parts. That wouldn't be fun. Okay, so let's put the dots on here. All right, sweet. Let's plug these together again. Then we'll try some typing. Just barely started getting used to that Atreus. This is gonna be really mess with my brain. Okay. So let's turn up the brightness again. Did I get it all up before? No. Okay. That looks pretty cool. I wish the cable was black though. That seems weird. Ignore all of the detritus up here off camera. All right, so what are we doing here? Let's test again on VIA. I'm here. Okay. So nothing's working. What? Oh, that's not the tester. Aha. Okay. Why is this rocking? Yeah, these pins are really, really long and are causing all sorts of problems. Should I just, I'm guessing I'm just gonna cut those. Cannot be that long. It's unacceptable. Usually you don't cut header pins like that, but so they're short enough. Yeah, the gas mask project was around the BLM protests this summer. That never really got to a fully functional state. Part of the problem of like creating content for YouTube is that once you put out the YouTube video, it really is hard to justify putting a lot more work into it unless you're going to get a lot more videos out of it. So as much as I think that's a good idea, it's hard to devote like months to it. which I think is probably what it needs. There also was some questions about whether the approach I was taking was viable. So, got a few other folks that have done some iterations on designs, valves and things, and Sophie made a foldable version. It could be cut on like a laser cutter or something. Oh, Bluebird, I'm glad you enjoyed the charcoal making video. I enjoyed that too. It didn't get very many views, but I thought it was good. Sorry, I'm fried. I'm not losing all my words here. Probably time for me to sign off, but I really want to see this working before I do. See this in a final state. Okay, that is better. So we'll do that on both sides. Whoa. Okay. I am near Taos. I don't know what video I would make about Taos though. Oh yeah, Box Kid. That's kind of my feeling. Is that well, I don't know which video you're talking about. Are you talking about the charcoal video or the gas mask video? But yeah, the charcoal video, I definitely feel like it's a good video, but it's not like mainstream Strange Parts. It was me grasping at straws, figuring out what the heck you do when you're in the middle of nowhere during a pandemic to make content similar to Strange Parts. So, gradually figuring it out, but that was me going, okay, well, I got an offer to hang out with these guys for the afternoon. Maybe I can make a video out of it. And it kind of fit in the manufacturing sphere. It's just a little bit more basic than a lot of things we do. Yeah, it was a factory tour. Yeah, it was a factory tour. It's just a very different kind of factory than I normally do. Oh, showing everybody what I'm watching here. I'm looking at the chat, trying to figure out what Robolade and Dumb Duck are arguing about. Something about voice recognition. Gaming W Geezers, we did figure out the two keys. It was two separate solder shorts that affected the same key on both sides, which is very strange. Ooh, yeah, okay. Now we're talking. Okay, so let's go back here. Okay. Yeah, this is interesting. It's a weird layout, for sure, but that was what Jesse promised when he sent me this kit, was that it would be strange. Ooh, are we missing? No, it's just not very bright. I thought maybe we were missing the lights here, but maybe they're just on the wrong side. If I flip these around, they'll be better. Oh yeah, that's better. Switch that again. Now we're going now. Go in there. Shemi Zudo, thank you for subscribing with Prime Gaming. I really appreciate that. Glad to have you here. Did I miss other people? Oh my gosh, the other Neville, I missed you subscribing as well. I'm sorry. I hope you're still here. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Okay. Okay. Let's get back to here. I think we're good. All right, let's try typing. Okay. So, give me a minute. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to need to see the layout while I do this, because the keycaps don't match. All right. Let's put chat somewhere I can see it. Okay. Here we go. What is that? Is that a typing game? Oh my god, I'm not ready for a typing game. Definitely not ready for a typing game. Okay. We're just going to do Vim for now. Here. Okay. Everybody's favorite text editor, right? Okay. Let's make this a bit bigger using a keyboard that I know how to use. Okay. So. Where is shift? There's a shift here. Hang on, let me get this. Okay, let's clean up this workspace. Okay, this pause button is shift. Hello. Space. World. I don't know where exclamation point is. It's probably on another layer. Oh, okay. And then how do I switch layers? Like this? Yes. Okay. I'm in business. There aren't two shift keys, are there? No, there's just a left shift, right? Yes. I normally hit shift or spacebar with my other hand. Oh my gosh. New wacky keyboard. Whoa. This, ooh, getting ahead of myself. This is, also it doesn't help that the space key is on the other hand on the Atreus, which I have been learning. So this is a Corne Chocolate keyboard. Designed. Woo. In Japan. Whoa. Japan. I don't have an exclamation point either. What's the exclamation point? Okay, so the layers here. This is the layer 1. So it's just the number keys, and then arrow keys, I guess, are on your right home row. And then brackets and things. Sheesh. I don't know how anybody codes with this stuff. I can't possibly imagine how you would do that. So it seems like you use chording to get to settings. This is the RGB layout. That's cool. Whoa. Oh, I hit reset, which I guess reset the whole keyboard. Gret Remote says they don't. I'm playing around with, ooh. This is changing modes, I guess. Let's see. Oh, that's crazy. Wild. Wow. Well, that's a wild keyboard. I'm gonna have to play with it and see if I can get used to it. But it works. It's put together. Ooh, I'm gonna hang on to it for a while before I send it back to Jesse. I don't think he's in any hurry to get it. He just wants it back eventually. Yeah. Woo. Let me catch up on chat here a little. Oh, I'm glad we got that working and we figured out that bug. Those two bugs with the with those two keys and then the one with the LED. Yeah. Wow, people do daily typing on steno keyboards. That's crazy. Can't even imagine that. There's like crazy chording setups. Thank you, Gaming Geezers. I'm glad we figured it out too. Oh, I am not seeing any requests anymore, and I don't know why. I'm going to have to take that up with Twitch. I'm sorry, there's a hydration request that I didn't see. What else is in the request queue? Oh, Bluebird. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I will get something to drink. I appreciate the reminder. Ugh. Let me get some water. I am going to wind down here. It's getting close to curfew. And I got to wrap things up and head up to the house and get some dinner. I appreciate everybody tuning in for the exciting conclusion to the keyboard saga here. I don't think this is going to be the last keyboard I build. But the next one might be one that I design myself. So I have been playing around with making keycaps out of UV Cure epoxy. Just show these off real quick. So I've been playing with making my own keycaps. UV Cure epoxy, and I have some ideas. Maybe for a clear keyboard. That might look interesting. So these are very rough. This is just a first attempt seeing what that process is like. So they didn't come out that great, but they're a step in the right direction. So Nosh, I think it's possible that I would make my own keyboard design available to the community. The one that I'm thinking about right now for this is not very manufacturable. But yeah, I think it would be cool to do a Strange Parts keyboard kit. Would people be into that? If we design something with an actual PCB? Because what I want to do doesn't even have a PCB. It's going to be crazy. Oh, Strange Parts keyboard for the win. Yeah. Yes, you should definitely send me some squishy silicone keycaps, Scave Rat. Okay, it seems like there's interest. Maybe we should design a keyboard to think about what it should be like. These are really crazy designs. I feel like they look cool, but they're so hard to learn to use. I'm sure that you could eventually learn to use them, but I think we'd have to do something a little more traditional if we're going to make a kit for people to buy. Yeah, but I think that's definitely a possibility here. Oh, wow, it's late. 20 minutes to get back up to the house here. Oh. Okay, Sarah. Yeah, we'll probably do the PCB design on stream. So I don't know how much help I'll need with that. The PCB designs for keyboards are really pretty simple. So yeah. Yeah, keyboard kits are not cheap, Nosh. And I don't know if that's just because people have sweet margins or if there's some hidden costs I'm not seeing. Yeah, this is a good success for the Strange Parts year. Probably do a stream tomorrow as well. We'll see how the day goes, but low volume keyboard production is expensive. Yeah, makes sense, I guess. I don't know. I mean, a kit like this, there's not really any manufacturing. Really, the manufacturing is just having the PCB fabbed and then kitting it up. So, and PCB fabbing, like, there's not a lot of overhead cost in that. So, this is a Corne Chocolate, and you get a keyboard that I know how to type on. Someone can type !project. It'll give you a link to it in the chat. Ooh, yeah, that makes sense, Pinghan, that R&D doesn't get spread out as much. Yeah, keycaps would definitely be expensive to do small run because you've got tooling costs there. So, but I don't think these keycaps were made for this kit. So, yeah, large PCBs, but I mean, I don't know. PCBs aren't that expensive. Well, folks, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm tired and hungry. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a great night if you're on my side of the world, or a great day if you're not. And yeah, we'll pick up tomorrow. I think now that we're done with the keyboard, we're probably back in robot land. So I've got some parts to put on the robot and some big ideas for integrating the robot into Twitch better. So yeah. Anyway, have a good one, and hopefully see you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to do a stream. So anyway, oh my God, Scave Rat, 6 a.m. Jeez. All right, take care, folks. I'll see you again soon.